Oh, okay. It'll be about an hour.
Yeah. Thinking to myself like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help like, what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chink, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working. Just to numb this pain, I'm popping Perkins by the
You're now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
It's your boy, Terrence Sales, a.k.a. Mr. Speak for the Streets, a.k.a. Big T, and you locked in to the #1 podcast in Flint, Michigan, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
Who you calling a dummy, you big dummy? Where I come from, them is fighting words.
Wrong one.
With my co-host, LPEEZY. We the new dynamic duo. We speak for the street. Peace.
You wouldn't have one in his house. He used to get all his calls secondhand, then you'd have to call the people back from an outside phone. There were guys that's all they did, all day long, was take care of Paulie's phone calls. For a guy who moved all day long, Paulie didn't talk to 6 people. If there was a union problem or, say, a beef in the numbers, then only the top guys could meet with Paulie to discuss the problem. Everything was one-on-one. Paulie hated conferences. He didn't want anybody hearing what he said, and he didn't want anybody listening to what he was being told. Hundreds of guys depended on Paulie, and he got a piece of everything they made. It was tribute, just like in the old country, except they were doing it here in America. And all they got from Paulie was protection from other guys looking to rip them off. And that's what it's all about. That's what the FBI could never understand. That what Paulie and the organization does is offer protection for people who can't go to the cops. That's it. That's all it is. They're like the police department for wise guys.
R.I.P. Uncle Paulie,
Uncle Paulie passed?
Yeah, a.k.a. Paul Savino. He was 83 years old. He always played Italian gangsters. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to him. You remember that clip?
Definitely.
Right there? Okay.
Oh yeah, you know I'm a big gangster movie type dude, so you know I'm with all this shit. Godfather.
What's the name of that movie?
You say what?
What's the name of that movie then? Big guy. Man, are you serious?
I can't call it right now because
Goodfellas.
Good, yeah.
What's up, Mick? Shout out to A1L Media. Hey, LPEEZY.
What's up?
You in the motherfucking building, man.
Yeah, I'm in the motherfucking building. Just don't ask me to remember shit right now.
Hey, man, that's an ugly shirt you got on, man.
Oh, you don't like that?
Yeah, nephew, that's an ugly shirt.
Man, I love this shirt.
Why you have a hat to match?
You're not supposed to have a hat to match.
Okay.
For real. Y'all be trying to question my fly, man.
Excuse me, then. Hey, man, what's going on down there in Dallas, man?
I don't know. You said it was houses burning up, and it's definitely hot as hell, man. Look, I've been feeling bad because you know, I make my money getting out, mingling with the public, kissing, you know, babies and shaking hands and shit. And man, when I tell you it's just far too hot to be outside, I mean, I cannot inhale 103 degrees at all. For real. I promise you. And so
Hey
shit,
man,
man, I've been in the house, man.
man, you don't know what's going on at y'all airport down there?
Oh, is something going on at there? Look, I
There you
told you,
go.
I
Hold
don't
on, here
be
you
in
go.
nobody's business. What's
Man,
going on? I barely watch TV.
there you go.
Saturday, July 25th at 10:57, Portia Udufua, 37 years old, arrived at Love Field Airport and exited a red Kia sedan. The preliminary investigation shows Udufua entered the terminal and walked into the restroom. About 5 minutes later, the suspect left the restroom wearing a black hoodie with the hood over her head and her hands in her front pockets. The suspect walked from the bathroom to the Southwest Airlines ticketing area and says she has an announcement to make. Witnesses say Udufua started to ramble, talking about a marriage, incarceration, and that she was going to blow up the airport, and then pulls a handgun from her sweatshirt. At 11:06, she pointed the gun towards the ceiling and fired multiple rounds. Officer Ronald Cronin, a 15-year veteran of the Dallas Police Department, was in the immediate area and engaged Miss Udufua, giving verbal commands to drop the weapon. At 11:06 and 50 seconds, Udufua pointed her gun at Officer Cronin and an innocent bystander. At 11:06 and 51 seconds, Officer Cronin took cover behind a ticket kiosk and fired his department-issued weapon, striking the suspect multiple times. Officer Cronin held his position, and other Dallas Police Department officers arrived to take the suspect into custody. Officers started first aid and called Dallas Fire Rescue for assistance. Udufua was taken to a local hospital for treatment, where she underwent surgery for her injuries. While processing the scene, law enforcement partners found rounds in Udufua's weapon, indicating that she had shot at Officer Cronin. Udufua has been charged with aggravated assault against a public servant, and other federal charges are possible. The investigation determined Udufua's weapon had a capacity of 15+1. She had 5 left in the magazine, and 3 casings were at the scene. The weapon was not registered to her.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Oh, okay. So Odafua, she wanted to, it was death by suicide, death by cop or some shit, because she wasn't there to harm anyone or kill anybody, obviously, because she didn't. But hate that happened. Shit.
Well, they did her ass up.
Of course.
They lit her ass up. She lived to talk about it though.
Hey, wasn't gonna take her in though.
Hey, she lived to talk about it.
Yeah, well, she lived to talk about it. That was only by chance, bro.
Yeah.
That wasn't on purpose. Yeah, she was struck multiple times.
Trying to finish up my T-bone, man. I got T-bone over here, boy. Hey,
yeah, I could do it.
Check this out, though. For the first time in Flint After Dark history, we got 7 big dummies, man.
Wow.
And you'll be surprised who one of them is.
I won't.
We got, oh, you won't?
I won't. Not dealing with you. You done got me out of surprises.
Hey, you know how your uncle get down, don't you?
Yeah, we don't do surprises no more. I won't even be shocked. Be like, fuck him. Be like, yo, that's baby Jesus. Fuck baby Jesus. Nigga, the hood gotta stay the hood.
That's right. Hey, we got Eric Mays coming on in about 10 more minutes. We're gonna have your boy E Mays. You like, where the billionaire? Where the billionaire?
Yeah.
You know Eric crazy about it. Eric Mays, man. We got 6 days in the wake up, man. 6 days in the wake up.
So what are you looking like in the polls right now?
I mean, he looking good. He went to the jail, but you know the inmates can vote now. I didn't even know that shit. That's their constitutional right. As long as you're not in prison, you can vote. And he did good at the jailhouse. He had a forum yesterday. He did good at that forum. And Neely out of there. I don't know. I ain't gonna say if it's gonna be Dr. Weaver or if it's gonna be Eric, but we little tight suit, he out of there, man. Hey, who we got here? Hold on. I had something else for you. Oh, goddamn police edit again, man. They edit again, man. Man, Officer Dickhead number 1, Officer Dickhead number 2, Officer Dickhead number 3, man. Ask me why they dickheads.
Why are they dickheads?
Hold on. Damn, I let the cat out the bag. Hey, Dick, they whipped on my man right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He ran the traffic sign, and he ran up in the house like he had a kilo and an AK in that bitch, man. Check this shit out, man. Brandon Calloway, man.
Stop! Brandon! 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 Stop! Stop hitting him! Stop hitting him! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! 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 Stop it! Stop! Why are you chasing him and hitting him? He has no weapon! He has no weapon! Why are you chasing him? He's beating him and chasing him! He has no weapon, sir! There's no weapon! They're being aggressive! I have all of this on video! Okay, no, I need to record this! No! You will not! Don't put your hands on me!
Police business. Let's find out what this police business is about in a minute. But the reasons why they jumped into this guy's house is over a stop sign, and there's even more details past that. Let's watch more.
Bring me my phone, Zaria. I need to call my mom. I need to call his mom. Look how they're doing it. Hurry! Stop hitting him! Stop! Brandon, stop! Resisting! Brandon, just stop resisting! Just stop! Just stop! No! Just get on the ground! Get on the ground, Brandon! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get off of the ground!
Afterwards, lying on the ground, half dead. Let's keep it real. So this is what the police are saying happened. They said that on Saturday around 7:30 p.m., a 25-year-old Brandon Calloway failed to stop at a stop sign and drove, get this, 32 miles an hour in a 20-mile-an-hour zone. Officers said that they tried to pull him over. He refused to stop and instead drove a half a mile to his home and started running into the house, reaching into his pockets, because of course that's what happened, yelling, "This is my expletive house." And I did stop for the stop sign. It's the police story. Calloway is charged with evading arrest, resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and speeding. Now, his attorney, Andre Wharton, is disputing all these allegations, of course. This is what he said.
Hey, man, Officer Dickhead number 1, Officer Dickhead number 2, and Dickhead number 3, man. They my motherfucking big dummies.
Here's dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy.
Hold on. Let me get this fool off here. Hey, man, they whooped dude. Hold on. They whooped dude down talking about he ran the stop sign, man. They ran up in dude's house like it was a drug raid. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
Man, we need the police, man. I'm tired of talking about this at LPEEZY. We either talking about, we over here coming out talking about another unarmed African American either getting sent to Graceland or getting sent to Hurley. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, but then we're supposed to have IAB, you know what I'm saying, which is the police department that polices the police department, which needs to be on the scene and receiving the same calls as they get. You know, I mean, if you're gonna have the police department police the police, you know, you have to have them on the scene. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
man, we're going after the police, man. This don't make no motherfucking sense. I'm so tired. Man, they whooped that boy down, man.
Over a stop sign.
Huh?
I said, yeah, over running a stop sign.
Oh, running stop sign. But yet still, you got motherfuckers shoot a whole fucking event, kill 30 innocent people, and they bring him a ham, ask him do he want a snack and ham sandwich the next day. He literally tell about it, man. Don't make no sense, man. I mean, like I always tell a motherfucker, if you drop your wallet, a black man, in front of the police, kick that bitch all the way home. Don't pick it up. Don't bend down and pick that bitch up. Kick that bitch all the way home, man. Cause it ain't gonna end good for you, man. It ain't gonna end good for you, man. The
Yeah, and
police,
then
man,
I don't have nothing spirited to say
they
about
can't
it
blame
because I
they
mean,
can't blame your white daddy no more. I remember they was
this
blaming
is
your white
something,
daddy. They
man.
was
You
telling you
couldn't blame my white daddy if
they
you
was blaming
wanted
your
to. I
white
mean,
daddy.
because
Yeah.
this been going on since the beginning of time, bro.
Oh, exactly.
You
But
know
we
what
ain't
I
had
mean?
them on, we ain't had it documented though like this. You know what I
Right.
mean? Cell phones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Check this shit out right here. Check this out while I send Eric the link. Check this shit out. We got another situation. We're gonna come back to the Brandon Calloway situation. We got another situation. In Newark, New Jersey, man. Check this shit out. Check this sad right here. Police.
Just hold up, okay? All right, what's up?
Randy Cox was at a block party when New Haven police arrived in response to a weapons complaint. Officers arrested Cox, who they say is an ex-felon and was carrying a firearm illegally. As they were transporting him to jail, authorities say Officer Oscar Diaz was speeding and came to a sudden stop to avoid an accident. As a result, Cox's head is slammed against the back of the van, which had no seatbelt.
I can't hear you.
Despite Cox's repeated calls for help, it took the officer almost 4 minutes to check on him.
Can you move at all?
I can't move.
Before calling an ambulance to meet him at the police station. When the van arrived, several other officers were waiting and began berating Cox to get out.
Move your leg. Sit up.
Why not listening, bro?
Sit up.
I can't move.
You're not even trying.
About 3 minutes later, they dragged Cox feet first out of the van.
What's going on? Huh?
You ain't cracking. You just drank too much.
Before officers forcefully hoisted him into a wheelchair.
Sit up.
Cox is processed and dragged into a holding cell about 10 minutes after the van arrived at the station.
He's perfectly fine.
He was placed on the floor where an officer shackled his legs, but he couldn't move as he was paralyzed from the chest down.
Mr. Cox was mistreated. He should have received medical attention immediately. We can't defend anything that was released.
Now, the 5 officers involved are on paid leave pending an investigation. This morning, Cox remains hospitalized in intensive care. Attorney Ben Crump is representing Cox's family as they pursue damages against the city.
We want criminal accountability for those officers, but we also want to see policy changes.
Cox's sister, LaToya Boomer, says she just couldn't finish watching the footage of how officers treated her brother.
It made me sick to my stomach. To treat somebody like that, at what point in time do you believe someone that's saying, I think my neck is broke?
Oh. Sad situation, man. We got the police, LPEEZY. What you think, man?
I mean, did you see my face, man? Shit. Like, and then you know what? That's how they treat us. You know what I'm saying? That's how they treat us. They've been doing that. That is standard operating procedure. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, he wasn't a man, he was an animal, and they treated him like one. They drugged that motherfucker around the whole time without, you know, really talking to him and saying, hey, are you okay? What's all right? You know, what's going on? He said, I can't move my legs. You know what I'm saying? He cried for help for so long. You know what I mean? And then the officer, the only reason he stopped that 4 minutes later is because he realized when he hit his brakes, something may have happened.
Yeah, that was fucked up,
Because he
man.
started screaming help after he hit his brakes. You see what I'm saying?
You see, they got the #1 token nigga on the case. Ben Crump, he's gonna get that bread. I mean, it ain't gonna bring his feeling back in. He say he paralyzed from the
waist
from
down.
the shoulders down, and shit.
Oh,
You know
from the shoulders down.
Yes, sir. From the neck down, shoulders. Ain't the neck and the shoulders lined up together? You know what I mean? Yeah, he can't feel nothing from the neck down, man.
That was
dogs
horrible,
get treated better, man. Yeah, that was real cringy. Then you see how they did my man Brandon Galloway. Went up in his house, kicked the door in like he had a kilo of dope and an arsenal of guns and shit, man. That's ridiculous, man. That, you know what I mean? These police showing the fuck out, man. Then come to find out, they just bonded the police here. They just gave their ass $850K to curb violence and shit. And Flint don't even got no fucking body cams. What they give them $850K for, man? I'm saying they ain't even got body cams, man. Man, these police is getting ridiculous, man.
Yeah, they upgrading the police force. They even giving them EV cars and shit now.
Oh, we got a boy. You here? Mr. Man.
What's happening? What's up? I'm in the car moving.
Oh, you moving around?
Yeah,
Hey, Eric, I seen you showed out at that forum yesterday.
Oh man, I just, said what had to be said. You give them the vision. I thought the others would do a little better, but I think I'm getting some good reviews from that forum. That's the first one. I wish it was 3 or 4 more. We really could get into it.
Hey, you kicked their ass at the county and at that forum, man.
Oh, you seen both of them?
Yeah, I seen both. Yeah, you was in there. You was telling the inmates about the zoom zooms and the wham. You getting every vote out that motherfucker.
Man, they told me afterwards.
You get every vote out the county, baby.
I want to put money in their commissary. Don't have them out there working, cutting weeds and doing stuff, and then don't put no money in the commissary.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're a week away. Let's see how this word of mouth campaign done went. No balloons, no literature, no yard signs. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but we're a week away. What you hearing out there?
Somebody said, Jacquizz Jones said Eric Mays has over 4 million views on TikTok. They call him Uncle. And you got crying faces. I don't know what that means. Is it Uncle Crybaby? I don't know, Eric. It might be a troll. It might be a troll, Eric. I don't know.
That's your man in Texas. I see him with that red hat on. What's up?
Eric, you see? Hey, Eric, you see the video? Got that ugly ass shirt on. He got that ugly ass shirt on.
Oh man, he looking Hawaiian. He looking all right. I can't. He looking hot. It ain't. He don't look hot. He look like he in the tropics, enjoying the weather.
It don't look like he in Dallas. It look like he on the beach in Hawaii.
They don't like that Miami swag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can't do no wrong. Can't do no wrong.
We got 6 days. Hey, we got 6 days in the wake up, man. What we gonna do, man? What's the game plan?
Well, we gonna keep talking. We done went this far for 2-3 months, saying both made 5, 10 people. Huh?
No, I was talking to somebody. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, we still saying vote Mays. We asking for votes. If you vote Mays, tell 5 or 10 people. We still word of mouth.
Okay. Word of mouth campaign. Well, you heard it right here on Flint After Dark.
Right, we getting a lot of action. Maybe they're just telling me I'm gonna vote for you. I got you. Oh yeah, Mays, I got you. But we'll see how many actually vote, how many stay home.
Hey,
if the streets get out and vote, we let. Let's hope the streets get out and vote.
That's what I was just telling Rich Jones today. I like the streets gotta vote. The streets got, and we speak for the streets. LPEEZY, what you think, LPEEZY? The streets got to come out
You
and
know,
vote.
I encourage. You know me. I've been an advocate since day one, so I've been encouraging everybody I talk to vote for 'em. You know what I mean? So I mean, I think right now is his time. So we just gonna put it in God's hands, put it in the universe, and let it happen. You know what I'm saying? And know that we gonna go all the way.
Yeah, it's I think it's his season, man. It's you know, everybody get a season, man. That's
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
When you put that work in, man, they gotta come back to you some way. So
Yeah, I
right
know
now, you're the
exactly.
only person that's delivering the
Big
package.
Poncho said Uncle May's my next mayor. Okay.
If they give me a shot to prove what I can do, I know the mechanics of how the city work. I know the details. I know where all the money is and what it should be spent on. We can help ourselves, but let's see what happens. I hope they don't go to status quo.
Say status quo?
Yeah, I don't want the status quo. I'm the change.
Elaborate. What's the status quo? What we talking about exactly?
Well, look at the status quo. People talking and ain't getting nothing done. We've been sitting on millions of dollars from
freezing up. Hey, Scroll Life. Say black businesses, huh?
Yo is gone.
Yeah, you know, he definitely.
Okay, now I'm back. If you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
If we got
you can't hear me?
Still can hear me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Look, a lot of people don't like for me to talk about it, but you got over 80,000 complaints backlogged in the detective bureau. You don't need uniformed police to sort that out. You can get 20, 30 civilians, hire them, and go through that stack. You got opportunity right now, people with zero turns, and man, let us cut these weeds. I put all them zero turns to work. People can make money. Well, now 74 now that people can go to council office right now, fill out an application, whether they're individual, a business, or a non-profit, and apply for money. You can apply for 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 of me to get a dream. The status quo is you ain't helping people make money. Deal with public safety and cleaning up, but you should be able to get done. Say I done help raise some millionaires. You want somebody who helps kids.
Hey, you might have to go somewhere and sit still, man. You sound like a robot. Can you hear me?
You hear me? Look at Texas. He seems like he's in our
You breaking up bad, man.
I don't know what to do.
Hey,
I'm on the move. I'm in the back.
Hey, Eric, Winters Hall, man, you might need to park somewhere. Hey, Winters Hall said, what you think about the 850K Mont gave Flint today? In a bad area or something.
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing about that money.
I heard
nothing about no 850,000.
I heard they gave the police, the Flint police, 850,000. I heard that. I seen that on the news.
What is it to be used for?
It's for to curb crime and violence.
Yeah, okay. It sounds like a campaign ploy.
Hey, but listen
What's
to
the
this,
specific?
though.
What's the
Eric, but listen to this,
specific?
right? Yeah.
Okay.
It's not. Listen to this, though. Well, I mean, instead of that helicopter, man, why they don't get some drones and body cameras and shit like that, man? That goddamn helicopter, man, ain't shit.
Yeah, it's a lot that they ain't doing, and I'm hoping that people don't fall for the okie doke. People done had 2-3 years to make their point and get stuff done. If people decide to go for the status quo. I'm losing and battery is low.
You say your battery low?
Hello?
Yeah, you say your battery low? Hey, Eric, just tell the people to come vote for you, man, August 2nd, man. We didn't talk, huh? Breaking up bad, man. Hold up, man. And that was mayor candidate, Mr. Eric Maggs, man. Y'all heard what he said. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a tight fight between him, Dr. Weaver, and Nickelbag Neely. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I got my side. I already picked my side. I got who I'm gonna pick, who I'm rolling with. But shit. What more can I say, man? Go out and vote. August 2nd. Vote like that. Remember Puppy had that campaign, LPEEZY, Vote or Die? It's Vote or Die Part 2. Vote or Die Part 2, Flint, Michigan. We gotta get a change. Vote for a change. I ain't gonna tell y'all who to vote for, but just vote for a change. What we was talking about, LPEEZY? What we was at?
Yeah,
Eric came in.
We was on the funding of the police department before he came in.
Police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else is going on in the world?
Huh?
Now that we done got the police out the way, and we done got our political views out the way. I noticed something that's been going on down here.
What's that?
Our Wi-Fi and cell phones connections and shit been running real slow and raggedy.
Right.
They're trying to transition all cars over to EVs by 2024. That's 2 years. That's why the gas price is probably high as fuck. It's probably a reason that the gas prices have skyrocketed.
Yeah, they're going down a little bit now, though. Not much, but they're going down. Hey, man, we got a bishop, pastor. He got robbed, man, online. A flashy ass nigga. Check this shit out. In Brooklyn, man. Check this shit out.
You think that was real?
Nah, man. That's a what you call it? Insurance fraud. But come on, man. Check this shit out.
No stranger to the headlines or to the law.
Yo. All right.
As Bishop Lamar Whitehead delivered his sermon inside his church in Canarsie, the Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, police say 3 masked, armed men burst in and stole more than $1 million worth of jewelry, including a Rolex, from the bishop and his wife. The church's live stream captured the robbery.
When I seen them come into the sanctuary with their guns, I told everybody, get out.
As he later recounted on Instagram, Whitehead feared the men would harm his parishioners. They didn't fire any shots, but Whitehead says they stole plenty.
Took my watch, took my jewelry, took my bishop's ring, took my wedding band. They took my bishop's cross.
Police say the robbers fled on foot, got into a white Mercedes-Benz, and drove away eastbound on Avenue D. Whitehead has been in the news before. Besides making an unsuccessful run for Brooklyn Borough president, in May, he claimed he was trying to negotiate the surrender of Andrew Abdullah, who at the time was wanted for shooting and killing Daniel Enriquez aboard a Manhattan-bound Q train. Whitehead drove his Rolls-Royce to the 5th Precinct to, in his telling, facilitate the surrender. But police arrested Abdullah without Whitehead's help. With Whitehead now back in the headlines, he responded to critics who accuse him of being too flashy.
It's my prerogative to purchase what I want to purchase. If I worked hard for it, I can purchase what I want to purchase.
Hey, man, look, dog hit the floor before them dudes got in the frame with the camera. That's how I know it was some bullshit. Then he already told dog them, y'all take the chains. Y'all got to rob me on live. You got to be on live. Y'all take the chains. Y'all keep the chains. I'll give y'all 20 apiece when I get the insurance money. I know how that shit went, man. You know what I'm saying? He using God for a ploy, man. Using it for that madness, man. That's crazy, man. That's horrible, man. What you think about
Yeah,
that situation, LPs?
yeah, I know. When I seen it, you know what gave it away to me was the dude that was in the background. I don't know if it didn't show it on this one, but there was a guy sitting in the background that never moved. He
Yeah, you
never
come on over to
moved.
the corner to the left.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
over in the corner to the left. He never
yeah.
moved, and he never showed any kind of emotion. You know what I'm saying? And maybe to him, he thought they was playing, but then when they got to taking this stuff from him, he still never changed. He never
He
moved.
might he
But
might
then
have been
again,
he might have been in shock though. You know what I mean? He probably.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure ain't nobody know it was a setup, but the pastor and the two dudes that robbed him. You know?
yeah. First
I'm
of
pretty
all,
sure.
don't nobody come into church and rob the pastor.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
You know
pretty
what I mean?
sure of that.
Like for real. You
Mhm.
don't like even in the nature of thieves. I mean, outside of first Sunday, you don't rob the church. It's just one thing that black folks don't do. It's like sacrilegious. You know what I'm saying? To run up in a church with your gun, especially when knowing God is the one you're gonna call on when you catch that charge.
Yeah. Yeah, that was some bullshit, man. They say he a flashy motherfucker. He got Bentleys and he wear jewelry
And
and
so
diamonds
so
and you
check
know what I'm saying?
and so check this out. I have to say this too. You know what I mean? He has every right and prerogative to buy whatever he wants to, because
Absolutely.
God said you are to live in abundance. You are to be blessed with wealth. You are to wear the finest of linens. You know what I'm saying? That is God's promise to all men. Okay? So you're supposed to live in abundance. You're supposed to have that. You're supposed to
I ain't
have a
saying
Rolls Royce.
I don't disagree with that. He was just a flashy ass preacher, man. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, but what I'm saying is in the spiritual realm, you know what I'm saying? People say this like the pastor is supposed to be broke, you know what I'm saying, in order to speak God's message. And that's not true. Because once you go to God, you're going to God a lot of times for abundance and asking him to bless you with something. And you don't know who he was before he became a pastor. You know what I'm saying? So he has every right to own whatever he wants.
He could have been a
Check this
drug
out.
dealer. He probably was a drug dealer.
Hey, look, check this shit out. Check this shit out. Let me tell you this shit. All right. Now, this is a mentality of a regular person versus the billionaire mind, right? Why would you have a $3 million watch on your wrist? Can you answer that for me?
You just said he can bask in the riches.
Okay. So check this out. You have a $3 million watch on your wrist. Everybody says this dude has a $3 million watch on his wrist. What the fuck is that? First of all, you never tell nobody how much your watch is worth. But then, the average person says he has a $3 million watch on his wrist. What is that? And it's all these people out here hungry and homeless and all this other shit. Well, check this out. In a billionaire's mind, that $3 million watch is an escape plan. All right. Because if something goes down to where they kidnap your family or you have to leave the country in a rush, then when you get to where you're going, you can turn that $3 million watch in for cash. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't get $3 million, you might get $1.5 million. And guess what? That's good money to start over with, right?
Right.
So when a millionaire purchase a watch worth significant amount of money, it's actually an asset because it's a bailout plan at the end of the day. Whether you're getting robbed or whether you have to trade it. Have you ever watched those movies where a dude will take his watch and he'll give his watch to the guy? You know what I'm saying? He got nothing else to give and he says, I got this watch. And then they look and see what the watch is, and then he give him the watch.
Yeah.
That's what that's about. The watch is hidden asset for all those that want to know about wealth. The watch is a hidden asset. That's why you never put diamonds in a Rolex. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes from the gold, which is the actual value of the Rolex.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. All those are assets. And then when you drive a Rolls Royce or a Bentley, you're doing that to convince the higher ups to give you their money.
Right.
Those are trinkets that you're using, to get more money. Like you're dealing with multimillionaires and multi-billionaires. Like he couldn't deal with like a higher class of people coming to his church, without having those things, because then they're not on the same level and they can't respect what you're saying. Unfortunately, This is how the world works.
Yeah. That's the way it worked, man. But yeah, that definitely was some fried shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
hey man,
I
let me
didn't.
get to my some of my big dummies. Remember I told you I had 7 big dummies. I already showed 3 of them, right?
Right. We got 4 more to go.
Got 4 more to go. Hold on. We got 4 more big dummies to go. And it ain't your white daddy. Yeah. This motherfucker right here for selling drugs on Snapchat. He my big dummy. This motherfucker right here, he jumped on the motherfucker because they call him the R word, retard. Assaulted the motherfucker because they call him a retard. This motherfucker right here gyrated on the lady at the grocery store. And this guy right here, you familiar with this guy? Is you familiar with that guy? This motherfucker bought a burger, a fry, and 5 chicken tenders for $32, man. These are my big dummies, man.
Here's dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy.
Hey man, I had to get you, man. Get you, man. What the fuck was you thinking about? What the fuck are you thinking about spending $32 on a burger, a fry, and 5 chicken tenders?
First of all, it was one of those things to where I was like, I was back in the hood where I initially started from when I first moved to Dallas. And so it was this restaurant I used to go to, and I used to love to go get a chili cheeseburger from these motherfuckers. So I'm like, yo, I'm in the hood. Let me go spend my money in the hood. I'm going to go get Burger Island instead of going to, fucking Red Lobster, Olive Garden or some shit like that. So I roll around the corner. I go to Burger Island. And guess what? Inflation has crept through the door as well. So I go up there, I order a chili cheeseburger, French fry, chili cheeseburger fry, get a 5-piece, chicken fingers and 2 drinks. Motherfucker says $32.
I would have scratched off on there. I would have scratched off. You was in the drive-thru?
No, I went in.
Hey, I would have said, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
No, I went in. I done talked to all the people. I done already stated how excited I was to be there because I used to come up there all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't remember it to be that expensive. Nigga, trust me, when he said the shit to me, I stepped back from the register like, what the fuck? $32.
Hey, Rich.
I'm like,
hey, Rich, you want me to send you the link? Let me know.
I'm like, I can't spend $32.
Hey, man.
But then I thought I was being cheap. So I said, fuck it, man. You know what? I'm going to just go ahead and pay for the shit and get out of here. Because,
man, you could have went and bought you some, you could have went and bought you a T-bone, baked potato and a salad for that shit.
See, this is what y'all not looking at. Inflation has crept through the door, even on the restaurants. You know what I'm saying? So everything is more expensive. You know what I'm saying? So when you used to go get a Outback, you used to go get a motherfucking filet mignon, the whole little shit for like $22. You know what I'm saying? 29. Nigga, that shit, all that done went up.
Hey, meanwhile,
shit that took off the menu.
Hey, meanwhile, your uncle Shitty Fingers dapping up with the crown prince and they caught COVID. They whatever on his ass. They hawked on that motherfucker. He got old Shitty Fingers. Uncle Joe got COVID.
So they trying to buy sympathy from us?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, cause see, him catching COVID don't mean shit. Because look, I'm gonna tell you right now, the cable companies ain't doing no payment arrangements, no extensions. The electric companies, no payment arrangements, no extensions. Fucking your water, no payment arrangements. No, you see where I'm going with this? Nobody gives a fuck about you being sick with COVID and not being able to pay your bills. Nobody, all that fucking government help and assistance and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, for real, they done left us high and dry as a people, man. As American citizens, they done fucked us over with this COVID shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this done impacted my business, my funding, my money, you know, the fucking money accounts, the stock market, everything. I'm fucking dead in the water right now. Only thing about it is I'm a motherfucker that can swim. So, you know.
Hey man.
But financially, they ruined us.
Yeah, they fucked us over, man. They fucked us over, man. Man, I'm telling you, man, hey, man, when your white daddy was in office, motherfucker was drinking Douce, eating, they had crab leg boils every day. Motherfucker was popping Hennessy like Coke pop. Motherfucker had rental cars. Motherfucker had scat packs. Trump had this motherfucker jumping. Yeah, you got old Uncle Joe. Here come this old motherfucker. He want everything back, all the money back. He want everything back. Then he gonna raise the gas up. Then he gonna raise the he blaming everything on Russia, but he just sent what's the name of that goddamn country? He just sent them motherfuckers $1 billion, but Flint water still fucked up. And they got life fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a true bailout. It's a true bailout on America's people. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is making any money anymore. Motherfucker, if you're a massage therapist and shit, you're not getting as many people as you were prior to, you know, COVID and shit, when people were safe to go get touched by other people. Now motherfuckers don't want to be touched by other people. You know what I'm saying? You run the risk of, am I gonna catch it from the other person? You know what I mean? Cars ain't moving, people ain't traveling, you know, shit like that, man. It's horrible out here.
Yeah, it's horrible, man. It's horrible. Stock market killing. Hey, Poncho say the stock market killing them. They killed me too. They told nephew ass up, Poncho.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, Rich, I got you. I send it to you in a minute. Yeah, they told nephew ass up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit, Bitcoin, I was banging on Bitcoin between 42,000 and 60. Bitcoin is at 20,000.
Somebody say, who bringing the fentanyl in here? I don't know. It sure like you can't blame that shit on Bush no more. I remember Bush used to let the raw come in. Obama shut that shit down. Then when Obama left, LPEEZY white daddy came in there. And shit, maybe Trump got the fentanyl because that shit reappeared. When Trump got it off, that fentanyl, man. Man, that fentanyl fucking some good niggas up, man. Stop that bullshit, y'all. Stop selling that bullshit, man. Damn, man. That shit's killing motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, now they want to throw right, they got monkeypox in the mix now. What's that? That's your stocks?
That's the stocks. You see how red that shit is?
Right, you in the red, baby.
All these are the stocks I own. And look at that shit. All that shit red. And then I thought I was balling. I thought I was balling. I'm like, yo, nigga, I'm doing good on the stock market. I'm killing these hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Then your Uncle Shitty Fingers came in office.
And then did you see how many stocks that was?
Yeah.
You see, I was able to scroll the street. There was like 3 different sections. And I lost so much motherfucker. I'm sick right now. I'm sick sitting here just thinking about it. And then it was this one stock called Sundial, right? The motherfucker dropped down. It dropped down to 32 cents. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I was sad about it the other day. I was looking at that shit. I'm like, man, this shit 32 cents. I can't wait for it to go up to 7. Then I guess they did a motherfucking split on the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And now the motherfucker went up to like $4 and shit. But when they did the split, that means they cut your ownership in half. And now I got like 2.75 stocks and shit on it, man. It's horrible. I'm like, that was like that GameStop situation right there. I should have bought a cool 100 of them hoes.
Hey, with that being said, check this shit out.
There is $69 trillion currently invested in venture capital and private equity. $69 trillion. Now, Biden spent less than $2 trillion to try to save the country for COVID and build back from the recession and all that. And $69 trillion in that 2 sectors. Now, of that $69 trillion, less than 1.3% is invested in firms founded, run, or owned by women and people of color combined. 1.3%. Now, I'll give you a little footnote. Last year, the one group who started the most small businesses of any category were black women. 30% of all small businesses in the United States in 2021 were started by black women. Black women get less than 0.2% of venture capital or private equity. So imagine the unfair advantage. Majority of the country are women, are female. The country is becoming more and more diverse. And so yet we don't have this kind of access to capital. So white men receive 98.7% of all capital.
That leaves 1.3% to share with the black people and the women.
Say it right. No, it's the black man, the black woman, and the rest of all non-white people. That is a lot of fucking people. Okay.
Did you hear that, man? Them motherfuckers, they say the white man get 98.7%.
Remember what he said about it being more diverse. That means lesbians and gays. That means all other non-white people, black men and black women. And then black women are 38% of the majority of the people who started businesses that year. Take that in. So the 98% went to the 10%. And the 90% didn't get shit. Yeah.
That's just sad. That's sad, man.
Yeah, it's America, dude. And this is what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Because see, when I started this, I invested $81,000 into my business, into my company. And then once the investment is put up, now we have investment capital firms and investment capitalists and angel investors that are pulling their money. They're not going to give their money to a minority or a startup company, you know what I'm saying, before they give it to a firm that is ran by and only controlled by white men that have more time invested, that have more money to gain, and are lower risk. You know what I'm saying? They're not just giving it to them based on the fact they're white. You know what I'm saying? They're giving it to them based on the fact that they're low risk because their companies are already moving and already run. You know what I'm saying? It's called low risk funding or low risk lending. That's what it is. Low risk lending.
It's called bullshit. That's what it's called. It's called the rich get richer and the poor get poor. So I be telling y'all stop falling for the banana and tailpipe smoking mirrors bullshit. Why I be saying shit, man? That's a drop in the bucket, man. 1.3 out of 60. What's it? $67 trillion. $69
trillion.
Man. That's what it's called. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can call it what you want to call it, technically LPEEZY, but I call it bullshit. It was a duck, and that motherfucker quack.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
If it quack,
This,
it's probably a duck.
look, I'm totally invested because I'm one of the fucking people that started the business, that started the companies, and that are looking for investment capitals that won't give me shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, Kenny, you want to know who the big dummy of the week was? Hold on. I got you. Recap. He a big dummy. Officer Dickhead 1. Officer Dickhead number 2. Officer Dickhead number 3. This motherfucker right here for selling drugs on Snapchat. This teacher right here for jumping on somebody to call him the R word. This nigga right here for gyrating on the motherfucker at the grocery store. And you know this handsome fella right here? And this motherfucker right here for spending $32 and some cent on a Happy Meal. That's my recap of my big dummy. Oh, LPEEZY, I got a new big dummy. Look, hold on.
Here's dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy.
Yeah, hey, Kenny, it was my big dummies. You said your boy made the list for the first time.
Look, and then like I say, you know, when you get places and inflation done crept up, okay, so I should have walked out. I mean, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the money and support my people. But it's the last time I'm spending my money with you until inflation does something better. You know what I
mean? Yeah, your partner was one of the big dummies, Kenny. Yeah, he set himself up.
On
you
a
know,
burger.
he had to know I was coming for him. Because when he posted the shit, I ain't say shit. I said, I got me a big dummy. As soon as I seen him posted, I said, I got me a big dummy. I said, okay, I got me one.
Hey, for real. Hey, so the idea of a combo meal doesn't exist anymore. They like, fuck that. We're selling everything single. You got to buy the burger single. The burger was $9. The 5 chicken fingers was $9. The fries was $5. The drinks was like fucking $3. And then taxes.
Right.
It's crazy.
Hey, we had Kenny, we had Eric Mays on here with us. Shit, he riding around this raggedy ass city doing his campaign. I guess he ain't got his Wi-Fi is whack as hell. But hopefully he'll come back. Somebody gonna chime in with us.
You know, Eric he got that free government phone.
Yeah, he got that government. Eric Mays got that government phone. Shit. Maybe when he wins mayor, he can get a T-Mobile or Verizon. Hey, you heard what T-Mobile? About T-Mobile? It's a lawsuit. Whoever had a phone, remember when something happened last year? It was a glitch. They settled for $350 million to all their customers. You wasn't on there, was you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fucking customer.
Oh, you get some money then. You got some money coming.
Then what happened?
Got some money coming. Don't say what, Rich. What's up, Clap? What up, Joe? What I do? Well, what you mean, Rich Jones? Don't say that. LPEEZY the one said Eric had a government phone. I just agree with him. Hey man,
that nigga Wi-Fi always.
Hey, hold on. I got you, Rich. Hold on. I gotta use it at least once. I gotta use it at least once a show. And he been good this show. So hold on, I gotta get him.
Jesus, go ahead, man. All you fucking want, bro. You think you fucking? You need to fucking quit, stupid fuck.
So he's my stupid fuck, like always. Any one of my big dummies, man. He just made history today. Play out the dark history, man. I better leave nephew alone. Nephew looking serious, man. Put your shades back on, nephew. I remember I am your uncle, motherfucker. Don't get it twisted. I had T-Mobile. How much money we get? I don't know, Clark, but y'all gotta share $350 million. They just settled it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Call T-Mobile. Tell them to send that check. I don't care if it's $400 or $500. Let's get it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like Nickelback doing. trying to give motherfuckers $300 credit for the water bill, so put their money in their hand. What you say, Clack, $5? Clack say he probably gonna get $5 and shit. Yeah, it's probably about 17 billion motherfuckers on the lawsuit. Shit, remind me of goddamn Flint water crisis. Don't get me started on that shit. But let's get this tea in, LPEEZY.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. Yup. I snatched somebody's footage down from me. Hold on, let me get this. Let's get this tea in, LPEEZY.
Yep.
You ready to get the tea in, baby?
Yep.
Man, what you doing, billionaire, man? You doing what is you doing, man? You cut the side deals, man. What is you doing?
I had to look up with that T-Mobile shit.
Oh, okay. Let's get it in. Let's get the tea.
It's time to spill all the tea. Spill all the tea. Spill all the tea. Spill all the tea. Tea. Right here on Thin Air Start. Tea. Right here on Thin Air Start.
Let's get it in. Let's get the tea, man. We got an 18-year-old missing Grand Blank man found in Detroit dead. He was an 18-year-old white boy. He had been missing. They found him down in Detroit on the east side, man, near Warren, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White, nigga. he made Soldier Boy down in Miami. The boy Charleston White. Soldier Boy ran up on him and about 2 or 3 other niggas. And Charles, you know how he be like, he said, yeah. They tried to run up on me, and I grabbed the mace out of my girl purse, and I just started spraying, yeah. You know how that motherfucker be talking. He mace pepper sprayed Soldier Boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Wow. They tried to get him. Soldier Boy said he's gonna slap him as soon as he seen him, and they crossed each other paths. Rolling Loud was down in Miami. You know, they ran, you know what I'm saying? And Charles White, he makes the shit out of dog. That shit funny as hell. You already know Soldier Boy come back and talk about he was lying. He responded back and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Wait, Charles and White was describing it, man. That sounded like he really fucked dog up. You know what I'm saying? See, we got a baby in critical condition, man. After they ingested their mom's heroin in Roseville, Michigan, man. She going to jail forever, man. Forever and a day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got where Kaufman County at? That's down by you, ain't it? Kaufman County. We got a motherfucker. I'm not moving. I was gonna move to Texas with you. Fuck that. They got a motherfucker in Kaufman County. He got sentenced to 38 years for evading the police. 41-year-old Deshar Ellis. What type of shit is that? What y'all on down there, LPEEZY? I got that man 38 years for running from the police, man. And ain't nobody died.
I don't know nothing about that. I can't speak on that. Why they would give that man 38 years and what he was doing when he ran from their ass in the first place.
Right. They gonna learn. They gonna learn sometime. I remember with Flynn and Lou in Michigan was a misdemeanor. Man, I was always fleet. I had caught one in shit. You remember when I had that forest?
You talking about eluding?
Flynn and eluding, meaning you getting the fuck on down, you get a little. I caught a Flynn and eluding back. You remember when I had that Hunter Green Trans Am with the Willie bars on that bitch? With the I pulled over. That dog got all the way to the door and scratched off on his ass right there on Detroit and Coldwater, nigga. They caught up with me down by by Elma, Holbrook, one of them streets. Beat the shit out of me, but I was out the same day. Shit, that shit was a misdemeanor back then. Shit, I let their ass on the chase, nigga. Yeah, it's a felony now, Puncho. Yeah, that shit a felony. Shit.
Yeah, I used to love running from the police. That used to be my shit. I think
Yeah.
the last time I did it was, I think it was last year, maybe last year, the year before that.
Last time I did it, I woke up in the feds.
Hey, nigga, I did my shit on accident though. I was, you know how you be riding and you be thinking and shit.
I woke up to this right here. United States of America, plaintiff versus Terrence O'Sales, defendant. Last time I ran, that's what happened to me, motherfucker. Hey, but look, though, hold on a second. I ain't fuck that. I'm too old now. They can have it. They can have all that shit. This nigga right here, LPEEZY, Trevor Cobra, accused of stealing, check this shit out, 3 kids and 3 Hyundais in Memphis. These type of cars made before 2021 is the latest trend among car thieves, man. What happened to stealing high-end cars, man? What the fuck? This nigga stole 3 Hyundais, look, and 3 Kias. What the fuck?
Look, check this out.
Matter of fact, he the sucker of the day. Go ahead.
Car thievery is officially the fuck over. There's too many cameras on the damn car for what? Then you got 360 view. You know what I'm saying? Then you look, you steal my motherfucking car. I just pick up, I don't even gotta get upset. I just pick up the phone and call Mercedes and say, hey, my car's been stolen. You know what I'm saying? They alert the police to where the fuck the car is at and shut the car off and lock the doors on the nigga.
Right. Shut the car off and everything. Yeah, man.
They shut the car off and lock the doors so the person can't get out.
Yeah. Yeah, shit. Trevion, hold on. Trevion Cold Breath, man. You my sucker of the day, man.
What a way to spend my last days. Sitting between 2 dummies sucking on a Tootsie Roll pop. You just keep sucking on that sucker.
Yeah, he's definitely sucker of the day, man. I don't give a fuck. He's still a high-end car, nigga. Shit. Hey, man,
I ain't stealing shit.
Hey, man, we got a man accused of impersonating an attorney for years. He was arrested. His name, Paul Springer. He was getting money, too. He had been disbarred since 2018. He was getting money. The motherfucker, he was taking so much money from motherfuckers. When they caught up with him, he was in a $400,000 mansion and shit, or a nice house. There ain't no mansion, $400,000 house and shit. Kill boys, just going. Michael Clark, the state done with iPhone charges. Oh, okay. Oh, they still doing iPhone charges. Okay, I got you. Okay. Damn, that's deep. They can steal a Kia with an iPhone charger, LPEEZY?
They can steal what?
A Kia with an iPhone charger. That's what my man just said.
Oh, okay. So that's why they stealing them.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Hey, man, traffic stop leads to massive drug bust in Atlanta. 400,000 lethal doses of fentanyl, 32 bricks, and 2 guns was recovered. Woo! All for a simple DUI, man. Fucking DUI, man. He should have been my big dummy.
Yeah.
The fuck? Yeah, I fucked up. He should have been my big dummy and shit. It ain't too late. God damn it. It's never too late. Fucking with me. That motherfucker, they didn't give no name or nothing on him, but he was in ATL. They was in Atlanta. A DUI landed that much shit, man.
Here's dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy, see what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy.
Yeah, he definitely a big dummy. Hey, man, Scottie Pippen, man, sued. Check this out. Scottie Pippen sued a 5-year-old girl in parents for over $100,000 worth of damage to his property. I don't know how the hell he sued a 5-year-old. 5-year-old
The
ain't
5-year-old did
the
it.
parents responsible. Shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, they threw that in there to make him sound petty as fuck and
Yeah,
hurt
yeah.
and hurt.
That's that
You know what
left
I'm
wing
saying?
media.
Like for real, if he's suing them for $100,000 worth of damages, he's saying a 5-year-old caused $100,000 worth of damages on his property.
109,000.
Whatever the fuck, the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit. But I'm saying though, if the child caused that kind of damage on the property, you know what I'm saying? Then, I mean, come on now. Wouldn't nobody just, if it was something simple, if it was something petty, but that's a lot of damage. I don't know what the fuck the 5-year-old could have did with that though.
Exactly. Yeah, hey, I think some of that Chicago Bull money running out. He on some bullshit.
Right.
He on some straight bullshit. Hey man, man, we got a teacher in Tennessee charged with assault after somebody called him the R word. R stand for retard. You know how they get down to Tennessee. Your goddamn your daddy might be your uncle or your auntie might be your cousin or some shit. Yeah, they call them retards down in Tennessee. He got mad. He beat dude ass, assaulted him. He was a teacher and shit.
Oh, so he was the teacher. So the dude called the teacher a retard.
He called him he called him a retard.
Yeah. But you know what though? I remember going to school and our teachers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you jump up in one of their face, they'll whoop your ass too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and they had to because we was jumping up in their faces all the time.
He definitely whipped some ass. He definitely whipped some ass, man. This motherfucker right here.
Hold on, I'm gonna applaud that dude. I'm gonna applaud him. The kids is getting out of fucking hand. We're talking crazy to grown folks, and they need their ass whooped, and that's why he did it. Bad parent. The award goes to him. And then this motherfucker for likes. Go ahead, put it back on the screen.
This motherfucker right here. This motherfucker. Hey, his nigga name. Why niggas that got a middle name for a first name always do weird shit. Michael Earl. His name Michael Earl Alexander. He charged for exposing himself to a grocery store worker and leaving bodily fluid on her. Man, this motherfucker went in the store and jacked off on the cashier, bro. What type of shit is that? His name Michael Earl. Michael Earl.
Yo.
Goddamn.
Hey, think about how proud his parents are right now.
Huh?
I said, think about how proud his parents are right now. You know what I'm saying? That's my son. And first of all, how the fuck can you nut that quick to walk up on a motherfucker and skeet that goddamn quick? Nigga, I had to walk a bitch around the store for about an hour and shit, talking nasty to myself, playing with my nipple and shit. Nigga, I could not nut that quick. I don't know how that happens. It amazes the shit out of me every time I hear some shit like that. Fuck, you just walk up and nut on somebody.
It must be time to hit that button on your ass, motherfucker.
Go to jail, nigga. Nasty ass. I thought he did some other shit. Like, you know how they be having, like how they be doing those challenges where you go and you grind on somebody you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the reaction video. I ain't know he was up there just,
That nigga went to the grocery store and got his rocks off.
That's a sick individual.
And the lady was old as hell. It like she was a young bad motherfucker. Stacy was like 69 or 70 or some shit. I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Either way it goes, somebody with that type of perversive behavior should be locked up. Because if he do that shit to old people, he'll do that shit to kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. He'll do that shit in public. He's perversive. Something's wrong with him.
Right.
He's
Rich, man, we got about 15 more minutes, Rich. Shit, I sent you the link, man. You ain't trying to jump on or tell. I resent it to Eric too. So, but the show still must go on. Hey, LPEEZY, let's do a recap on these damn police, man, cause that's all the teeth I got tonight. What we gonna do about these police, man? Police to police, man.
You know what, man? I mean, we've talked about it so many times, and I've given all the advice that I can give on that. It's just sad that we got to keep talking about it and keep seeing it. But unfortunately, this is America, and so we're gonna have to keep talking about it and keep saying something and seeing it until it happens, until something has happened. Because even though when they took the dude out the truck and shit, when they put him on the ground the hog time, they still put their foot on his neck. And the dude that was when they ran up in the house, you know what I'm saying? They did the same shit to him.
Right.
Yeah. It's the procedures and the way that they see it. I think when they take cops off the job, they should be taken off without pay.
Right. Yeah,
With
they got
pay.
That's the new
With
thing
pay.
now. They suspending firefighters, police officers with pay.
Yeah,
Giving them
because they're
vacation and
union.
shit. You know what I mean? That's the
Yeah,
new thing,
because
man.
they're union.
What's up, Rich John?
Man, you know, I want to speak on that.
Hey, man, I want to talk. Hold on.
Maybe they should only give them like
Rich.
4 or 5 days with pay.
Rich. Hold on, Rich. I want to talk about that $850K that they supposed to give the police department today in Flint.
A joke.
You know anything about that?
A joke. Because I read also when it's Detroit getting some of that money.
How?
It's wrote in the grant.
So the police department didn't get $850.
You gotta read everything. You just can't listen to the first 2 paragraphs. You gotta read that was a long report. You gotta read the whole report.
That's that liberal, left wing, bullshit ass media. They don't tell you this. That's why I respect conservative media now. That motherfucker, that's that bullshit. They put shit out here to make you mad and angry, man.
They put the delusions
they
out
do,
there.
Man. Huh?
Just like when Gretchen came down, when the governor came down here and said that she's giving $9,000 per pupil, they made it sound like that was a special thing for the city of Flint. No, that's every student every student in Michigan. So we're still on the same playing ground when it comes to competing for our children. It's not that if you come back to Flint public schools, you're going to get $9,000, and if you stay at those charter schools, you're not going to get it. That's not true. Every student is going to get $9,000. So that's another one of them. Like I said, a lot of things they do look good on paper, but they ain't really all that in reality.
All right. What you were saying about, what you want to touch about the firefighters?
About the what? The firefighters?
That's what you said, something when we first came on.
No, I was coming in on the subject that y'all were talking about.
What we was talking about? We was talking about the police.
Yeah, y'all was talking about we're talking about the police money. Yeah, and I was saying that sounds good. That's another one of those better on paper than it is reality.
Yeah. Yeah. Eric was on here tonight. Eric said it sounded like a political ploy.
A political? Well, same.
That's what Eric said. He was just on here.
You know, we think alike anyway, so I can't wait till we get on the subject where me and him can argue about something.
And then what was you saying about the police officers that are being released with pay?
I was saying that maybe we should have a limit on how many days that is in effect. I mean, because some of them trials some of that investigation can take a long time, and I don't feel that you should be given a vacation for like, especially in the police brutality stuff, where it's clear as day that they're guilty. They shouldn't even get a day off with pay. If you caught on camera putting your knee on somebody's neck, you shouldn't have got a day off with pay. That you giving somebody a vacation for killing a black man.
Yeah. Congratulations. You get
Basically,
your first
that's
start.
that's that reward.
Yeah.
That's that reward for killing a black man. You know what I'm saying? But
So we
what you got? What you
definitely,
got? What you got? What you got for us, Rich? You got 10 minutes.
I
I'm
got
giving you
10
10.
minutes.
You got 10 minutes.
Only need 2 because I've been campaigning and talking all day. I got me some milk duds right now, trying to keep my mouth dry. It been another one of those days, but we just got to stay positive. And you know, Terrence, I'm coming at it with something new. I am so glad that I didn't follow the protocol that says stick to 3 things, because I'm on 2 new things now. I'm on when you buy your school supplies, get your taxes off of that. And I'm on, we need a stimulus check. The Michigan state government has a surplus of $15.8 billion. Throw the city of Flint $1 billion, throw everybody $1,000 or $2,000 stimulus check. Let's do it. It's not for a city that has been dogged out by the state for all these years. That's nothing.
Make it happen, Captain.
That's nothing. We gotta write the legislation. Then we gotta push for it. You gotta, like, I hate to say it, but it's just a lot of lost souls and a lot of mean souls that the stuff that I'm saying, Terrence, should be in effect. Should be in effect. We shouldn't be having to talk about we need housing. We shouldn't have to be talking about we need to teach our kids how to write in cursive. We shouldn't be talking about our police need cameras. They've been needing cameras. This ain't new. They've been killing us and getting away with it. All this stuff that I've been talking about is old, and it's about time that it come to pass. And far as the reimbursement of our the water payments, it didn't take a rocket scientist. I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm a normal resident of the city of Flint that then found out that we can challenge the state of Michigan general fund for some of that money back. We can challenge this. See, the easiest way and the rightful way was for us to receive justice in this settlement, but we didn't do that. So now I'm on a number 2 option. We couldn't get them to do it the right way. Now that's why I try to write some legislation and see can we get enough of those representatives that was for that 600 million. You got to remember, all of that money didn't come between 2 people. A lot of people decided that 600 million was what they was going to give Flint, whether they thought it was justified or this all we gonna give. We don't care. Because like I just said, $15.8 billion. So you trying to tell me they couldn't send our city $2 billion out of 15.8?
That's too much like right, man. Shit, you ain't gonna do that shit. Hey, Rich, you ready? You ready for the forum Friday? Is you ready?
Man, I'm always ready. I'm ready to, like I said, I'm gonna put something new out there. There ain't no day. I'm like I said earlier, Terrence, man. I was sitting down. I'll compare my letter, and I'm not just bragging. I'm just telling the truth. Far as agenda goes, far as real love goes, I could have ran for any seat in Michigan, especially what I qualify for just as a Flint resident. The county commissioner, I can compete for that. My mind, my ideals is compatible to that. The Senate race, very competitive for that. The mayor race, damn near everything I'm saying is going right in line with the 2 favorite candidates, the Eric Mays and Karen Weaver. Sometimes when I hear Karen Weaver, I feel like one of her people is whispering in her ear. So I know I could.
What you mean? Elaborate. What you mean?
Man, it just seemed like
Say
a
what
lot
Hey,
of.
Rick. Hey, Rick. It's crunch time, man. Say what you mean and mean what you say, man. Come on, man.
Oh wait, we're gonna talk about the housing. That sounds very familiar for what I've been saying even before this election started. Before anybody started campaigning, I was talking about we need housing, and I was talking about why don't we give some houses to are essential workers. Why don't we all start putting them in sets
So,
of 9, one at a time, into these homes,
hey, so what
into
you saying?
into these
Somebody,
wards, as far as
so
the police
so you
officers
saying
and stuff.
somebody giving them your game plan? Is
I ain't
that what you
saying
saying?
all that.
What
I
you
ain't saying
saying?
all that. But
Why you ain't? Don't
what I
say it,
am
man. If
saying,
that's what you want to say.
no, what I am saying, I'm on the same page. We on the same level. If she get elected, it's not going to be A and B. It's going to be all A. You know what I'm saying? We all in agreements to what needs to be done to bring this city back.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
you gotta have a state rep that's willing to go down there and allocate for funds to help this mayor do what this mayor needs to do. And then I want to bring money like the Harper Fund. I want to give it straight to the city. I don't want it going to community first. I don't want it going through Catholic charities. I want it to be just like the Harper Funds. And this time, I don't want the city of Flint to hire no firm to put it out, to distribute it. I want them to write resolutions and spend that money that I send here. And I feel that with our new mayor, that can be done.
Is we guaranteed a new mayor?
We guarantee. I'm guaranteeing a new
I know.
mayor.
I know we guaranteed a black mayor, but I don't know if we guaranteed a new mayor.
I'm guaranteeing a
We
new
gonna see.
mayor,
We gonna
and
see.
I'm also guaranteeing a tough fight. And I'm not going to say who's going to make it through the primaries, because all three of them can be the top vote getter, and all three of them can be the odd man or woman out.
Yeah.
This is a gambler's election. This is an election for gamblers.
Yeah. All right, Rich. You got any closing remarks, Rich?
No, man, I'm gonna go and close out of here, man. Just remember, August the 2nd, vote for me. I'm ready to go in there and fight. I got a whole lot of ideas. Like I said, I got a top knock agenda. I have already started legislation. I'm ready to introduce legislation to get the bill started, to get all of our water bills paid. 70% of them, 75% up until, and you pick that number 75, Terrence.
Yeah, I know.
75% of their all water bills paid until all water in Flint is out drinkable. And once again, it's doable because we have $15.8 billion to play with. That's $30 million. So when somebody tell you I don't know what I'm talking about, which, that's the kind of politics that that we're going through nowadays. Let them know that, man, that he talking about taking 30 million away from 15.8 billion. So it's very feasible and possible. So
all right,
thank
Rich.
you, Terrence. I'll see you
All right, good night.
Thursday if I don't see
Good
you
night,
before.
Rich. All
All
right.
right.
Yep. Yep. LPEEZY, man. Hit me with some closing remarks. Hey, we got Friday, LPEEZY. We got the forum, man.
Yep.
Don't forget.
I ain't gonna forget this time.
All right.
For real. I'm not gonna let nobody stop me.
Yeah. Give me some closing remarks, man. We'll get up out of here.
Hey, look. It's a wonderful day in America because we woke up this morning and we're here this evening. But it's also another tragic day is for our people because we keep going through the same things over and over again. We keep seeing the same type of behavior. Either it's something that we're doing or something that we're not doing. And we need to figure that out. The mentality of these police officers and the brutality that these people are being forced to go through is it's not right, man, and it's not acceptable either. And before I get on here and sound like a racist and sound like an insensitive person, or maybe just a concerned father, brother, husband, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna pray for y'all, and I hope y'all pray for me and look for a better day because we have to do something about this activity that continues to go on and affect our community. You know what I'm saying? I am a black man, and every day that I walk out the door, it's me against the world and every stereotype and every danger that exists. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
instead of feeling like a victim, I feel like a god, and that's my choice. I know who the fuck I am. So with that being said, you know, I just want everyone to be amazing, be encouraged, and do something different. Change the narrative
Hey man,
is the only thing I can say.
don't let me find out that clone my nephew, man. That show don't sound like you, goddammit. Don't let me find out
Man,
they cloned you, LPZ. They
I
got
mean,
the clone, they got the clone on my show.
the only
Huh?
reason it doesn't sound like me is because the energy that it takes to have that conversation, I just don't have no more. We done did it over and over again.
Yeah, I feel
You
you,
know what
man.
I'm
We done
saying?
talked
We
about
done
it.
watched these videos over and over again.
We
And it
probably got
makes
about
me
10
angry.
shows on that shit. You right. We probably got at least 10
Right.
shows on that shit.
And
Hey man,
it makes me angry. And then if I get to telling you how I feel because I'm talking
Mr.
to a
Easy
camera
Big Dummy.
and the public, you know what I'm saying? And the people that are watching and viewing our show, then my personal opinions become the view of the show. And so I
Hey,
don't want to
LP,
put my personal opinions out
LP,
there.
tell
What's
the
up?
truth, man. Tell the truth. You mad at your uncle for making you one of the big dummies of the day. Tell the truth, man. Tell the
Oh
truth,
no,
man.
I'm not.
Tell the
You know
truth,
what?
man, the dummy.
That comes with the territory. You've been picking on me since I got to this motherfucker. You know what I'm
Hey
saying?
man, I've been picking on you since your mama brought you through the door with them goddamn shitty diapers on, goddamn it. Yeah.
Hey, so you know I'm
back
used
in
to that.
back in the 80s.
You know what I mean? I'm used to that. So that's not the issue. Really, one, I'm hungry as shit. Two,
Right.
I'm broke than a motherfucker. Three,
And
I'm tired of talking about these
that's a
goddamn
bad
police.
mix. That's a bad mix right there.
You hear me?
Hey man, you already know what I'm
I'm
gonna say,
trying to tell
LP.
you, man. Fuck inflation and Uncle Joe.
Right, City Fingers, Uncle City Fingers. Hey man, stop falling for the banana and tailpipe smoking mirrors bullshit. Get out and vote. August 2nd, Flint primaries. I ain't gonna tell you who to vote for. Vote for who you want to vote for. I ain't no Republican. I'm not no Democrat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga just for the betterment. But I tell you what, I'm hip to y'all goddamn liberals. I'm hip to y'all now. And shit, we got a forum Friday. We got all the state reps. LPEEZY gonna be a mediator. My boy Judge George Grundy the second gonna be a mediator. My boy Scroll Life gonna be a mediator. I'm gonna color commentate, and you know what I'm saying. And y'all gotta keep that shit right. Ain't no favoritism. Ain't no bias shit. Get their shit off. Get their shit off. Y'all gotta tell me why it's for both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. The hood gotta say the hood. We speak for the streets. We gonna make the hood great again. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Thinking to myself like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help like, what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chinks, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working. Just the numbness pain.
You're now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
It's your boy, Terrence Sales, a.k.a. Mr. Speak for the Streets, a.k.a. Big T, and you locked in to the #1 podcast in Flint, Michigan, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
With my co-host, LPEEZY. We the new dynamic duo. 'Duo. 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 '
Peace.